Additionally, officials from Graythorn say they have participated in meetings with labor board officials to ensure transparency and adherence to Bahamian labor laws. The company stated it takes the allegations seriously as they misrepresent the efforts and dedication invested in the project, causing unnecessary concern within the community. Graythorn encouraged individuals with legitimate concerns to contact the company directly with relevant documentation for prompt resolution. As Graythorn's contracted work is near completion, the company clarified the Carnival Corporation will assume responsibility for making all direct third-party and vendor payments going forward. Graythorn reaffirms its commitment to the Bahamian community, standing by its record professionalism, integrity, and compliance. The company remains focused on completing the Celebration Key project and ensuring all employees and subcontractors are treated fairly and compensated in full for their contributions. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shalia Roll.
Now, the first thing you get is the impression that Graythorn is not a Bahamian company. It's an international company. It's not Bahamian, but at least based on the reporting. But they say they engage Bahamian workers. Well, let me tell you something, Graythorn. The security jobs are only for Bahamians, and it should be a Bahamian contractor, but they tell me it's a white man, and likely a foreigner, who was in charge of security. Because what they did was, some companies engaged local Bahamians. They used, as a matter of fact, I understand the contractor from, the Bahamian contractor, security contractor from Bahamian town, they had him engaged initially, but they only used him as a facade, and now they've taken over the business themselves and fired him. Because they are not paying their people allegedly. And we got a news report. So they have a track record of these complaints. I don't know who they are. I would love to hear from them. I want to know who is Graythorn, why are they here, and if they ain't doing right, when the hell they can get out of here, and why they are being allowed to come into Eleuthera and take advantage of opportunities that can be handled by people in Eleuthera. Make that make sense. And they are overwhelming the community. Overwhelming it. I see them every day. I tell you, the people them start harassing locals on a government road that they closed. People still are entitled to go in those areas. You have Bahamian residents who live in those areas. So you can't question them. They tell the woman, we got to know who in your car. How in the hell? That ain't your business. You even ain't got to know who I is. You only got to open the damn gate and let me drive through. I'm a Bahamian driving on this road. But that's what these foreigners just do to us when we lay on our backs and let them take advantage of it, feel they can act anyway. I want to know who Graythorn is. I want to know who authorized them to have the power that they have here in Eleuthera, in South Eleuthera. And I want to know how we can fix this or when they getting the hell out of here. Because either it's going to get fixed or you got to go. And you know what, Eleuthera? Let me stop fighting because y'all don't do nothing. Y'all just let them lay y'all out and stab one another until, yeah, that. But I want to know. Because I want to know how Graythorn, a foreign company, has security contracts that only Bahamians should have. How? Can anybody tell me that?